Whoa, it's the illusion, reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. Howling offshore winds. Hopefully gonna get some barrels this morning. Kind of excited about it. Which means I'm driving, which means we can make a little video. So, it's very interesting how all the information's just, accumulating and the truth's revealing itself. And the timeline we're on, we just keep rolling with it. 23% of all money was printed in the last year. I don't even really know what it means, except that 23% of the money was printed in the last year. They just made it up, dude. Not hocus pocus, dude. Hocus pocus. So what does that really mean? That means that your money's worth less. The rich get rich and you get poor, dude. So let's see, they printed up 23% of all the money this year. Take 2 weeks. It's gonna take 2 weeks. Here we are. Anyone asking what's going on? Everyone just gonna keep their head in their sand about what is going on? It's the greatest con job ever. And it's amazing to me that people are just living in their it can't happen here bubble. It just can't happen here. It can't. It's like I want to get all riled up about it, but why? I see it. I see what's coming. It's all been foretold. But it's this weird, I think there's just this weird thing. It's like the bully in the schoolyard sitting on your chest. Just, sitting over you with drool coming out of its mouth, just laughing at you, dude. And what are you gonna do, dude? You can't get him off your chest, so you just no, because the bully knows you're not gonna fight back. That's why the bully's doing it. That's all I see that's going on here is people have just chosen to be bullied by a system that is out and out telling you they're gonna bully you. Out and out just robbing from you, dude. On all levels, man. Robbing your future, your children's future. Robbing everything, man. And yet there's this weird thing of I'm just gonna go about doing my little thing today and it's all gonna be okay. Maybe. I mean, I get it on a deeper spiritual level. And then you go, well, maybe we are supposed to push back on this thing. Maybe we are just supposed to get super radical and just take it to the extreme. But they win that way too, dude. It's that interesting thing where, again, what is the target, right? What is the target? Who are they? And I'll go to the thing is their whole thing is smoke and mirrors. It's all based upon a false premise, right? If they can print, again, why is the revelation that they printed 23% of all the money this year even important? Because it shows you that it's all a fraud, that it's all a lie, and it's all a con job, and it's all based upon our participation in that lie and con job. And the more and more you begin to understand that, the more and more you realize, like, as long as you think, who are you going to fight, right? Like just take it down that way. Who are you going to fight? You're going to fight who are you going to fight about it? Because whoever you think you're going to fight about it, those are just people that get you off the scent of who's doing all this. And again, I will go to the thing that who's doing all this are essentially vampires, lower dimensional beings. They can't escape the trappings of this three-dimensional, five-sense world. They don't have the ability to rise out of it. They don't have the ability to rocket into the fourth dimension. They don't have any ability except to stay here and try to convince us to keep our souls here. This is all about your soul. And this is all about your relationship with God. Because if you think that complying on any level at this point is going to save you, I got some fake money that was printed up just the other day to give you. So whatever you're thinking about complying to or selling yourself out to, dude, what is that? What is that? Because again, the information's right in front of you. It's all fake. It's all a fraud to get you to believe that this lower dimensional reality is real. It's not. It's a total fabrication. It's a construct. And the minute that you realize that all you have to do is not comply, and yeah, you might have to give up everything, all of your three-dimensional 5 cents to not comply. And that's radical, man. That's where most people are walking around with their baggage, right? They haven't faced their shadow and been like, okay, dude, there is nothing worth hanging on down here to give to them, dude. I'm not giving them my soul. I hope you're not going to give them your soul. And if you haven't crunched the numbers to find out that that's exactly what this is all about, is giving your soul. And like I keep saying, is the one way they're going to get you to give your soul is to arbitrarily battle some other like lower dimensional group of beings that have already signed over their soul, right? So what's the point of battling against, I don't know, the thin blue line, or the people with the D, or the commies? They've already given their soul. They've already sold out, dude. They've already traded themselves in for the fake. So they're never gonna get it. They're pointless. So you're gonna cough up your soul to battle their already sold out soul? And again, as it comes down to an internal space of not complying. And I don't think that means sitting at home and not complying. I definitely encourage civil disobedience. I definitely encourage activism and getting out and being counted amongst your fellow beings that have decided not to comply. Because that's the first step to it all, is asking yourself, what are you complying to? Because if you think you're complying to anything but the loss of your soul, you're sadly mistaken, dude. You think you're sitting home to keep Granny safe? Well, Granny needs to not comply too. Granny needs to set us free. All the boomers and all these people that are the core morbidities, they need to set us all free too, because they're hanging on to something that at this point, dude, they did their time, man. It's time, and I'm sorry. I hate to be sort of like brutal about it, but why are you going to torture your grandchildren so that you get to breathe air another day? How about everybody who is old, you go get on the front lines and tell these guys to kick rocks, dude. How about you show some courage? like your parents did when they stormed the beaches of Normandy, right? So I look at this thing and I'm like, I just see a bunch of people willing to trade everything to hang on to nothing, dude. Trade everything to hang on to nothing, because if you're not paying attention to that 23%, that you'll realize there's nothing to hang on. You're not getting anything. Whatever you think you're hanging on to, you're losing everything, because they're not going to give you anything back. They're taking everything from your offspring, from your grandchildren, from your future great-grandchildren, and so on and so on. This is the robbing of time, and I keep telling you about it. You think it's your time. No, you're losing all your time because you're throwing your future offspring into the well of fire, dude, because you're trading in everything for nothing. You think these people care about you? You think these health systems care about you? You think these governments care about you? They keep showing you on and on and on. They don't. You're the least of their concerns, but they like to use you as a weapon because they know you're willing to trade anything to hang on to nothing, dude. It's just the ultimate con job, man. It's pretty amazing to see. It doesn't even make me mad. Am I disappointed? Sure. At the lack of courage of humanity to hang on to all this nonsense, which everybody knows for years and years has been going, something's not right here. This is all you green, all you carbon people, all you civil rights people. Y'all claim that you care. Y'all claim that you're all willing to change the system, and yet you're fully just giving the system a free pass right now because you're scared. You're scared because you want to hang on to what? What do you want? What is it that's so valuable down here if it's not your soul? If it's not waking up to your soul and realizing that that's all that matters. So if you're willing to sell out your grandchildren and you don't even get to save your soul, think about that. That is so crazy, man. So crazy. You're so desperate to hang on to nothing, you'll sacrifice everything. I remember my mom always used to laugh at me or rouse me. She's like, for the kid who has everything, you've got nothing. And it was all about my attitude, dude, right? That whole thing of poor me. And that's a line that's always resonated with me as I've matured. It's what did that mean? And it's about character, right? It's not about stuff. It's about this internal thing that you could have everything down here. You could have all the cars and toys and trinkets and money and bank accounts. But if you don't have your internal fortitude, your soul, your grace, you have nothing at the end of the day. You just have an empty bag of treasures, man. 23% of all the money ever printed was printed this year. So all you guys that are saving and hanging on to thing and doing this, you're getting devalued every second of the day, dude. And that's all the genius of the squeeze. What, you think you're gonna ride this out as it just keeps getting devalued and taken away and printed into oblivion? Where does all that go, dude? To the evil ones, right? To the soulless, the soul gatherers, the soul harvesters, dude. You think that, what do you think these people are in it for? You think these mega people are in it for what? What do you think they're in it for? They're in it to tax and take everything that you are, because that's the mantle that's the head they want pounded into the wall. What, you think it's about collecting dollar bills for these people? No, it's about collecting your soul. That's what it's all about. Call me crazy, but I'm not the one believing in a system that's just fake as all could be, dude. Ask yourself, what's it really about, man? Is it about trading everything for nothing? Or is it about risking everything to save everybody, dude? Anyway, it's The Illusion, signing off. I'm parked.